Okay, guys, so you've been wondering about my setup. I have a dedicated office space that I started out with, and my first printer was the Mono 6K from Anycubic, which is this one. And I started by just having it in my window right here. And as you can imagine, the smell was horrendous because I was using also a pigment from, it's brown bottles behind there. It was skin pigment, so it was crazy odor. Next to it, I had my curing and washing station. And as you can imagine, I'm using concentrated windshield fluid. So it's like 75% ethanol. But it was a crazy smell when it started mixing with the resin. So I tried to put a exhaust fan on the hood, but as you know, it's not a complete seal around this base. So the fumes, well, maybe like 20% got extracted, and the rest just got vented behind the machine, which also made it smell in this room. And we don't have any ventilation that's active in the room, so yeah, I didn't want to, here's other people working here, so I don't want to put them to risk with the things that's in these fumes. So my next step was to make a dedicated ventilation area enclosure, and it consists maybe a third of this whole operation. And that worked flawlessly. So it fitted the 6K and the cleaning station, everything in an enclosed compartment. And I have a friend who can make do holes in the wall. Like, I think it is to make this hole, it was like maybe 40 centimeters worth of drilling. So we had to cool it with water and stuff. But yeah, we managed to get an extraction. And that's where the fully enclosed compartment got its outlet. And my next step, I need to purify. So here's the fan I'm using, extraction fan. But I need to purify the exhaust. So I'm going to buy a carbon filter and install it, because there's no people outside where we're at. It's a industrial neighborhood. So, but yeah. So when I got these two printers, the Anycubic M3 Max, I was running out of space quite quickly. So, and yeah, we shouldn't talk about this either. Like, it's with the old enclosure, it was like non-existent to have these kind of machines. And as some other veterans have also noted in various groups and messages, is that it's just not only extraction that's important. It's like the whole workspace needs to be enclosed, because everything that touches resin gets residue. That's what I think Clint said or wrote. It's residue, which extract fumes from everywhere. So, and all this is also like contaminated. So I only use nitrile gloves. I try not to touch things with my bare hands, but sometimes I get sloppy and I do it, so I just wash them. Plenty of paper everywhere. Like, these are like regular size. They come out like this. So I get exactly what I need. Not too much, not too little. But when I do my cleaning and stuff and dripping, I use bulk paper. So yeah, I have two M3 Max, which I've put to work quite heavy recently. And they work like a charm. I'm not too happy about layer lines, but it is what it is. It's like when you need this kind of volume, it's difficult to get like really low layer height. But yeah, And then we have the Peace Law Resistance, the big daddy of all consumer level printers. I'm actually a bit afraid to use it, so I haven't actually put it to use, but I will. Drinks like it's just swallows resin bottles after resin bottle, so I need to stock up before But yeah, it's just like regular lumber that I constructed, and 2 doors with windows, and let's see if I can show you. Yeah, it's just a chain with a hook that I use. These are cheap, like LED strips. Yeah, an outlet. But yeah, carbon filter in the corner is a must. And also, I think I will need another ventilation right here. So I have to build something outside. Outside of the enclosure. But yeah. And I need to raise it as well. The whole thing is too low for me, so that's. I think I did a quite good job, but only the height needs to be increased. So, but I'll do that like over the course of some days ahead. I have a friend who will help me. But yeah, this is only 3D printing. I try to be here as little as possible. Like go in, clean off the prints, and go outside immediately. So I'm putting myself a bit of a health risk by being here without face mask. But yeah, you guys want to see it, so this is how it looks. Any questions, just drop a comment or whatever, and I'll try to answer them. But yeah, one last thing. Everyone that says you can print in your bedroom or living room or complete bullshit. That's just, you don't put these kind of things near anyone that does not have protection. That's quite easy because you will have long-term effects of this when you're breathing this kind of fumes. And you don't need to be like a scientist or like have a degree in something to understand that this is consumer grade, hobby level, industrial things. Like I'm surprised here in Sweden we don't have any. You just need to cure the resin before you throw it away. That's it. It's completely no regulations or anything on this, and I'm very surprised. So yeah. As I said, any questions, hit me in the comments. Bye.